New this morning, Big Spring police are looking for the suspects involved in a shooting.
The suspect walked along this gravel road, had the evidence in a plastic bag, and tossed it into the dumpster.
New this morning, one person was killed in a crash in Hobbs. Two vehicles collided head-on. Breaking news this morning, the Islamic State is claiming responsibility for the attack.
Around 8 this evening, I have Sarah Bucios here with me right now with the city of Midland to explain what exactly happened.
A forest fire in northern British Columbia is burning out of control right now, southwest of Prince George. This just in from Big Spring police. One person was killed in a hit-and-run incident from over the weekend.
Residents at this apartment complex told us that 3 of the 8 victims had their cars broken into. Here at the Midland County Jail, where the suspect in this shooting is being detained.
It's been a long and difficult road for a California man. You see a van that he just passed, and then right here you see a guardrail that has just been destroyed. The 7-year downward slide of the casual dining restaurant sector appears to have come to a halt.
Tennis is a challenging sport, even with the use of your legs. Some would say nearly impossible without, but not for Adam Lucio. So the first thing that paramedics do when they get the patient in the ambulance is they get the vital signs. They get blood pressure, heart rate, and oxygen level. We are picking apples this morning. iPhones, that is. This is a great place to just hang out with your family or just even visit for a day.
So hard to breathe. The Red Nose Day 3-hour primetime special runs at 7 tonight. You can see it here on News West 9. And that will be so interesting when it finally gets there and we learn so much about Pluto.
Yeah, so we had Ellie mention the grapes, the 12 grapes tradition, and then actually Brandy, she mentioned opening a door and a window to be able to let out the old year and let in the new year, which I think is actually pretty cool.
Here with me in the studio is Shauna Birch. You are the director of Old Sorehead Trade Days, which is very soon. It's just within the next, oh my goodness, it's this weekend. Good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with News West 9 Sunrise. It is Tuesday, April 28th. I'm Stephanie Mills.
Tennis is a challenging sport, even with the use of your legs. Some would say nearly impossible without, but not for Adam Lucio.
I've been wheelchair bound all my life. I was in a car accident when I was 5 months old. I obviously love team sports way more than solitary sports where I play alone, but it was different in that transition, and then again I wasn't allowed on other team sports because of my chair. So tennis, either tennis or golf was my only option, and I took tennis kind of head on, and it was a wrap from there.
Adam Lucio is a 25-year-old adaptive athlete, a wheelchair tennis pro, adaptive CrossFitter and fitness coach, and works at Heroes Fitness in Odessa. He started playing tennis in the 5th grade, played on his junior high team at Ector, and then varsity tennis at OHS. He's been coaching tennis at Odessa College for about 4 years now. What does tennis mean to you?
Oh, it meant the world. I mean, it shows that there is no barrier in life that I can do anything. Tennis is a lifetime long sport. I mean, you can play whether you're a 5-year-old or you can play it at 90.
When Adam started tennis in the 5th grade, he was in a wheelchair tennis expo and won a wheelchair tennis chair and earned lessons from Luis Valdez. Luis became Adam's tennis coach.
I grabbed Adam out there and I put him on the gym floor with the tennis balls and everything, gave him a racket, and you could tell just the excitement and enthusiasm that he had of being chosen to be out there. And so, that's what I remember from Adam from the very beginning, how motivated he was and enthused and really a good team player with everybody else. So he was a very good example.
Some may ask how it's possible for Adam to be a tennis pro and play the game.
Exactly how you do. I mean, it's the same thing. I get 2 bounces is the only difference. It's the same size court, the same height net, same size racket. Just got to be fast. There's a huge stereotype that wheelchair people are not able to do the same thing that the able-bodied people are. If I see people at the court and I ask them to play, they kind of give me that hesitant, like, I'm not sure if I want to be held back like that. But then once I get going, I hit a couple serves or something, they know that I'm the real deal.
Tennis, other sports, and exercise have been a type of therapy for Adam. He wants to share that blessing with others who may be struggling or need an avenue to express themselves. May 16th, they are hosting a West Texas Adaptive Open tennis tournament at the Busch Tennis Center.
I want to bring a whole bunch of people from the area and expose them to tennis and expose them to professional wheelchair sports. I mean, there's a whole new world out there that they haven't discovered yet, and I want them to be able to see that.
The whole Permian Basin is welcome to come out and see Adam in action and see the other wheelchair tennis players that are coming out as well.
Andrew Amoya is a personal trainer and manager at Heroes Fitness in Odessa.
Adam and Andrew have been friends for about 4 years.
Meeting up at OC, playing basketball, and I was always impressed with, his work ethic and how resilient he was. He never liked anybody's help. He didn't want anybody to feel sorry for him. I remember the first time I tried to open the door for him, and he just looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, bro, I got my own door. You don't need to do that.
Adam has this message to those who need a push in the right direction and who may be facing physical or mental struggles.
Living with a disability is extremely hard. Anybody who's had to deal with any kind of situation like this knows. And it's no reason to give up on life, though. You can always enhance your quality of life by playing a sport like tennis and have fun in the meantime.
The West Texas Wheelchair Open will be tomorrow, May 16th at the Busch Tennis Center in Midland. The clinics start at 9 in the morning, then the games featuring the Permian Basin's first ever run roll will be at 10:30. And the cost is absolutely free. If you need more information, you can call 432-296-2308. I'm Stephanie Mills, reporting in the News West 9 studios.